all have enjoyed the videos on the structure and function of the heart and kidney. You would have acquired excellent knowledge on the transportation process in animals. In this video, we will learn about the transportation of substances in plants. Listen carefully. Learning objectives. In this video, we are going to focus on the way the substances are transported in the plants and the way the water in the plants evaporates by the name of transpiration. Keywords: phloem, root hair, tissue, xylem, transpiration, photosynthesis, vascular tissue, evaporation. Concept map. Transport of substances in plants. Plants take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. The leaves prepare food for the plant using water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Food is the main energy source, and every cell of an organism gets energy through photosynthesis from the glucose breakdown. The cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Therefore, food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Water and nutrients absorbed by the root is transported to the leaves. Leaves use these both while preparing food. You may doubt how the leaves prepare the food carried to the parts which cannot make food. Plants absorb water and minerals from the roots. The roots have root hair. The root hair increases the root's surface area for the absorption of water and mineral nutrients dissolved in water. The root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Plants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrients from the soil. The vessels are made of special cells forming the vascular tissue. What is a tissue? A tissue is a group of cells that perform a specialized function in an organism. The two tissues, xylem and phloem, are called vascular tissues. The vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called the xylem, and the tissue that helps in transporting the prepared food is called the phloem. Let us go into the details of the xylem. The xylem forms a continuous network of channels that connect roots to the leaves through the stem and branches, and thus transports water to the entire plant. You all know that the leaves synthesize food with the help of water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. The food has to be transported to all parts of the plant. The vascular tissue does this process called the phloem. Thus, the xylem and phloem transport substance in plants. You wanted to know how exactly the water is moving from the root to the leaves and from there to the atmosphere. How this transport system is working in the plants? Interesting to know that, right? Yes, there is a process called transpiration pull. You already know that plants release a lot of water by the process of transpiration. Plants absorb mineral nutrients and water from the soil. Plants do not utilize all the absorbed water. The water evaporates through the stomata present on the surface of the leaves by the process of transpiration. The evaporation of water from leaves generates a suction pull, the same that you produce when you suck water through a straw, which can pull water to great heights in the tall trees. Transpiration also cools the plant. In this way, it loses the water. Now, let us see how the food prepared by the leaves moves downwards and sideways and is transported to all the parts. Watch this. The food has to be transported to all the parts of the plant. The vascular tissue that does this function is called the phloem. Thus, the xylem and phloem transport substance in plants. To make your understanding clear about the transpiration pull, watch this activity. Activity. We would require a glass tumbler, water, red ink, a tender herb, example balsam, and a blade for this activity. Pour water to fill 1/3 of the tumbler. Add a few drops of red ink to the water. Cut the base of the herb stem and place it in the glass. Observe it the next day. Does any part of the herb appear red? If yes, how do you think the color reached there? You can cut the stem across and look for the red color inside the stem from this activity. We see that water moves up the stem. In other words, the stem conducts water just like the red ink. Minerals dissolved in water also move up the stem along with water. Water and minerals go to leaves and other plant parts through narrow tubes, xylem inside the stem. Now, I hope you all understand the process of transpiration very clearly. Watching the 3 videos will give a good knowledge of the topic, transportation in plants and animals. Be ready for the next part of the videos on the topic weather and climate. Before that, points to remember. Plants have pipe-like vessels to take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. A tissue is a group of cells that perform a specialized function in an organism. The vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrients in the plant is called the xylem, and the food is called as phloem. Plants release a lot of water by the process of transpiration. It brings out the water from the soil to the leaf by transpiration pull. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe for further more interesting videos. Bye-bye children.